We're going camping just as soon as I pick up all 3 kids from school. That's right, you heard me right, all 3 kids. Emilia got her place this week, it was absolutely amazing. We got a call on Tuesday evening. The boys had only been in one day and they were like, we've managed to get her a space. So you can imagine I've been jumping for joy all week that she's with her friends and she's happy. She's done a couple of days now and she's absolutely shattered, but she's loving it. So that's really good news. I'm currently loading up the car with all our weekend goodies. I've got a little surprise for Stu and his friends and I'm not sure they know about it yet. So one evening, me and the girls were being a bit silly and we ordered these for them. Hang on. How ridiculous are those? So I'm going to see if I can get all 3 of them to chuck them on later, be good sports while they're cooking their barbecue. Or if we don't get a barbecue, definitely the bacon and eggs for breakfast. They can put their man bod aprons on. And yeah, I reckon that'd be quite funny. Also bought these. It's a little Chinese game. Let me know in the comments if you've seen one of these before and you know what it is. That'll trick a few people this weekend as well. So we're not going far. We've decided to stay fairly local and go to Fontagari Park. Now, we love it there because it's got a swimming pool. It's not too far away, so it means I can take the car as well. But also, on the Saturday night, we're going to be going on a rally. And we haven't done a rally now for about 1.5 years, so it should be interesting. And obviously, it's a cheap way to go camping. Stu's just finishing off in the van. We've just got back from IKEA. Stu's basically just bought the slats and all that stuff for his bed. And he was really mean because he wouldn't let me buy this vase that I wanted. It's basically a vase and you can buy like the artificial flowers and pop them in. They live forever.
It's a dust collector. That's all it is. Another dust collector.
It was pretty though. He's happy, he's got what he needs for the van, so that's him starting off next week doing the bed. He's done absolutely loads this week, so if you're not sure where we're at, go check out his channel. That's more current and he's talking a bit more detail about what's going on. But yeah, it's looking a bit like a spaceship at the moment. So something else that I've done this morning, which I'm really proud of myself for. I mean, some of you are going to mock me, some of you are going to laugh, but I did it. So look at this. I did the boys, their wardrobes, their room's looking nice, but I made a bit of an error because I used a screw that was too long and I literally came right the way through the other side. Whoops. I thought I'd learnt my lesson by the time I'd done the second one. There's Emilia's, look. I didn't go through the side, but I started to get a bit fed up and I managed to like nick it with one of the, what do you call, nails on the back. So annoyed with myself. But anyway, they've got themselves a wardrobe, so I had to shove all their nice clothes and whatnot. Emilia's got herself quite a nice collection of hoodies by there. This is her hamster that she's called Nugget. We picked that up for her the other day because she was feeling really lonely and she was really down and she missed her last hamster and she's been talking a lot about Pebbles. I've already discussed that in a couple of videos ago, so if you haven't seen that, please go back and have a look. So all I've got to do now is get these kids' iPads and their blankies. I've packed everything else ready. As I say, they're going to do some swimming, they're going to do some bowling, and hopefully they'll really enjoy themselves this weekend because we didn't go anywhere last weekend. We stayed really, really local and I did a little tour of Ogmore Castle and Ogmore by Sea. So if you haven't seen that, go check that video out. I've been releasing about 3 a week at the minute. So I know it's quite a lot to see my face all the time. If you like watching, there's videos there for you to go and view. Right. I'm going to pack this house up and we're going to hit the road. So I've just taken Stu up to the motorhome because we had it up in storage. So he's gone and taken the motorhome down to Fontagari Park and he's going to get everything ready and set up that side. I've come to pick the children up from school. I've just done a mad rush round Lidl's to get some bits of fruit and some barbecue food for the weekend. It's absolutely boiling. I don't know if you can tell, I'm boiling, so sorry if you can see me a little bit sweaty and grubby. That's not very nice for you, I'm sorry about that. So I literally have got a 20-minute wait now to get the kids and then we're going to head down there. I'm really looking forward to this weekend. It's been a bit of a up and down emotional week, so I think it's just something that we all really need. It's been a lot of hard work on the van, so yeah, really looking forward to it. So we're going to be there with some friends and yeah, let the drinks flow and let the kids run riot. So I've just got here. Just got to the motorhome and unbelievably there's no sign of Stu. Nowhere to be seen. I checked the toilet, everything. So I basically filled up the fridge. So he's got all his goodies in there. I've just put all the kids' clothes away, all my clothes away. Got the kids changed. I'm gonna go and see if he's down the pub because I bet you that's where he is.
1 hour later.
So you decided to show your face then?
Oh, I'll show my face. I've been waiting ages for you.
Where have you been?
Down the bar.
Yeah, see, I knew it. Right, so I'm just going to chuck the chairs up and I'm going to get down that bar. So Dex, how was your first weekend, buddy?
Good.
Why was it good?
Creating and designing excellent pieces of work.
Fantastic.
Also, Mr. Evans was strict with Oliver, but just don't get on his bad side.
Yeah, well, I think he likes you, and you and Oliver are a little bit chalk and cheese as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, well done, buddy. Really proud of you. Should we go and do some soft play, some swimming, some bowling?
I found a super smooth surface by the toilet block up there.
All right. You've got, for what, your Segway?
Yeah, it's so nice.
Wicked. So I'm well happy. Stu just said now that the barbecue food is going to be cooked tomorrow lunchtime. They're going to cook breakfast and we're having an Indian for tea. So that technically means I don't have to cook anything all weekend. The other good thing about it is I've got these little aprons, I've got to show them off. I can't wait to see their faces. They're going to be gutted, aren't they? Ah, Eliza May's just spotted Emilia on a Segway and has come running, bless her. Careful! Oh, you've come to see me! Oh, bless you! How are you? How was school? That is obviously taking the piss, that is, isn't it? To be fair, you could fit a small child under that tyre, mate. Brilliant. You liking it?
Awful.
It's awful. Wouldn't like it. Don't need one, is it? Hey.
Go a bit more.
No. Susie got levelling on his now. How jealous are you going to be now?
Very, because you won't let me have it.
No, because it's ridiculous. So levelling sticks are down, that's it.
No, wait now.
So it does one stick at a time. Oh, there you are then. I think it's a waste of money, to be honest with you.
Love, have I still got life insurance?
Why, are you planning to break your neck? Idiot. Right, anyway, speaking of foolishness, I've got something that's a little bit foolish for you and the boys.
Have you?
Do you want to see it? One for you. One for you.
Something to wear, don't want.
Oh yeah, it is something to wear. It's a coverall. Yeah.
You ready?
Hang on, Jensen's got to come over here a minute. Come here. I got a gift.
Oh no, I'm not very good at gifts.
Here you go. Enjoy.
Oh, thanks, it's the best one I've ever had.
Yeah, you wait till it's on. Hey. Come on then, boys. Want to see you all lined up in a row?
That's all I've done. Same thing.
I want to see who's got the fittest bod.
Oh, in that case.
Can we remember this is a family channel? I think it's an improvement for some of you. What do you reckon? Fantastic, boys.
I'm just happy my left bollock isn't hanging out. To be honest.
I think they look lovely. Promised me the pub, he did. Lied, he did. So I've been in the fridge and nicked one of his Desperados. See how he likes that. Because he's just been sat here chilling, doing not much.
Cheers, babe.
Nice. I'm back at the van making food for the kids because Stu's still sat chatting. So I figured get them a sandwich, get them some melon and a drink and stuff, and then later on we can go to the chippy if he still fancies that. I think they're going to be there chilling for this evening now. So this place is actually really, really nice. If you've never been, it's just between Cardiff and Barry. It's Fontgarry and it's on a beach, so it's actually quite nice, although I'm not sure if you can walk down the beach still. I know they've got a pub now and like a restaurant you can sit and overlook it, but to be honest with you, I would have probably gone down to Aberthor or Say Nothing or even Lantwick Major, which isn't far from here anyway. But if you've got a car you can just nip round, it doesn't take long. It's all sort of stoned and pebbled beaches though this way. It's all sort of Jurassic Coast type thing, so absolutely love it. Figured for a weekend this is perfect because obviously being now a situation where the children are in school, they won't finish till kind of like 3:30, 4:45, maybe even 4 before you get home, and that's not including any after school clubs. You don't necessarily want to be driving for hours and hours on end on a Friday when everyone's got the same idea, so it's quite nice to have a few local stops that we can come and visit. Right, I'm going to just go and find Emilia and Dexter. They were bombing around the site just now on their Segways and they've met up with all their friends, so they're really, really chuffed, but they do need to come and have their tea first. So everyone's been back, they've had their fish and chips, and now everyone's heading down to the bar because apparently the rugby's on, the Rugby World Cup. Who's playing, love?
France and New Zealand. Let's go.
Now, I'm pretty sure that Stu said I didn't have to do any cooking at all this weekend because he had planned to do bacon betties, barbecues, Indians, the lot. And here I am cooking breakfast for his nibs. He's in bed. So I'm sizzling up some bacon for him. Now the kids, we had planned to take them swimming today, but I'm not sure if I've got all their swimming costumes on board. I know Emilia has, so I'm going to have to double check that with the boys. This morning's a little bit murky, as you can see. Sea fog, Stu's called that. Never heard of sea fog before. But when it brightens up, I'll take you down there and I'll show you around. The park's actually really nice and it's changed a lot in the last 6 years, so there's quite a few things that have been added here that weren't here before. I might convince you to get up and take us down to Barry Island, because that's literally about 4 or 5 miles away from here. Haven't been there in years. It'll be really, really nice to see the children run around the arcades and look at the fair and everything that's there. And I'm not sure if the log flume's still there, so I wouldn't mind checking that out. If I don't get a chance to do that today, I'll definitely try and do that next week at some point. Today we're going to try and have a walk around, take the children swimming. There is bowling here, I'm told, and like mini golf or something. So once I've done breakfast, I'll get out and about with you. There, proper crispy, just how he likes it. Personally, I prefer mine a little bit on the lighter side. Enjoy the ghost of Christmas future. Kids have chosen a much healthier breakfast, bless them. They've had fruit salad and Oliver's had his Cocoa Pops. Now breakfast is finished and all cleaned up. I was hoping to show you around, but this sea fog seems to be lingering a little bit longer than I'd hoped. But I could show you our pitch. So we're only here for now. We're going to be moving shortly because this campsite's actually full. So this is where we stayed last night. This is the touring field, and they're extending it all the time. Over the other side of the block there, they've got loads of statics, which I'll show you after.
So we finally got out for a walk and it's starting to clear up a little bit. So just past that point there, the sea is just the other side there. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see the mist just sort of coming up here. But it is starting to clear, so we're going to have a little nosy about. We got to move in a minute from the electric pitch over to the rally field, so we're going to just find out exactly how we get into that.
Yeah, I think rallies here is quite a new thing, because I don't recall there ever being rallies when we came last.
No, I know it's the other side of the trees, just but then there's a road here, but that's a very sharp left turn. So yeah, we'll have to go up and have a look, because 12 o'clock we've got to move up to there.
Yeah, but for the sake of moving, we're saving something like 30 quid for the night.
Yeah, because it's like 35 quid for the electric pitch.
Yeah.
Or £12 over in the rally field. It's like, well, I ain't paying 20 quid for electric, we don't need it.
But also, everything on this park you pay extra for. So we've been places before now, and you pay £35 or £40 for the night. You don't mind because you've got your swimming and stuff included. This site it hasn't. You have to pay.
No,
everything
you've got
on
to
top.
pay everything extra.
Yeah.
But it's a nice little site.
Yeah.
They've said they've invested. I think someone told me they invested £10 million here during COVID lockdown. So we haven't really had a look, have we, to see sort of what's here. So there is, I know, a bowling alley and swimming.
Yeah, there's soft play, there's mini golf, and the holiday park, like the statics area itself, looks like it's got massive. So yeah, we'll show you around.
We'll have a little nosy anyway. This is sort of local to us, one of the higher end parks. So yeah, we're gonna have a nosy. I remember when we came here, we actually came here, love, with our very first caravan.
Yeah.
Years ago.
That was when that guy had a little damp reader and he went through the van and was like, oh my god. Yeah,
so basically damp readers, if you've seen them, they got like 2 little metal spikes on the end, and he was going around the van and they weren't particularly great readings, and he went to the back and sort of put the 2 metal prongs onto the wall, and the metal prongs disappeared inside the wall.
Water literally just started coming out, didn't it?
It did,
and
yeah.
we were gutted because it was like our first caravan and our first trip out, wasn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, a lot has changed since we've been here, so let's go have a look around.
Here's the Indian restaurant we're booked on here for this evening. Holiday Home Sales Office. So this is reception, a cafe and a bar over there. Plenty of seating available. They do gorgeous food in here too. There's the park area, the barbers, Perry Bay and Fontagari Shop and Deli. Stu can't resist a deli.
I can't. There's some proper goodies in there. I got a Smoky Joe homemade sausage roll.
That looks nice. Oh, that smells nice.
I'll share that with you. This I'm sharing with Oliver. Raspberry meringue.
Lovely.
And then one of my all-time favourites. You don't see these often, but real. Hold those for me a minute, please. But real corned beef pie.
Oh, they look delicious.
I got one for you as well, so I got 2 of those.
Thanks, love.
And then, what's your favourite dessert ever?
Custard slice.
Yes.
2 custard slices.
Nice. So we've just enjoyed a coffee with beautiful views. Stu stuffed his face with his meringues from the deli. Even went back in to get some more, so they were obviously quite nice.
Aye, for the kids, not for me though.
So we're now going to move the van. We've got to go over to the rally field. There's no spaces on this campsite, it is full. The other thing I was going to say is this campsite is cashless. There's no cash at all except for the chip shop, and that sun is coming out, so I'm hoping by the time I go back down there now.
What's going to happen is the sun's going to come out as we move over to the rally field and lose the air conditioner.
Oh yeah, that's a fair comment actually, because we're off grid.
Yeah.
And I've had to bring my electric straighteners with me this time. My Dysons can't find the charger.
How have you lost the charger for that?
Don't know. So yeah, I'll look like a scarecrow in the morning.
It couldn't have gone far.
No,
There's loads of empty pictures here.
Yeah, but the lady said they'd all been paid for, so we couldn't go on them. Gonna make the most of that aircon now, and you love.
Yeah, I'm gonna blast it one last time before I go.
Get it cool in here.
As much as you can, then we'll just have to open all the windows, let the breeze do its thing.
What breeze?
That breeze. Oh wait, I'm about to lose it.
This is us all sorted, set up on the rally, and it's boiling, so I've changed. Sorry about that. The windows are all open because the aircon's not working, being off grid and all. But yeah, we can get back to it now, can't we, love?
Yeah, we've left our kids to our friends, so we better go and rescue them.
Better word. Nice little setup though, I think. We're on top of the cliff, literally on top of the cliff, so hopefully we'll be able to see the sea views later on.
So we're about the same distance now to the clubhouse and all the facilities that we were when we were on the site, and it was £11.20 for the night.
That's a bargain. And then this is obviously the alfresco dining area just up ahead then as well, where you get the view over the whole coast. So when we were down here last night, all this alfresco area was all lit up. They've got these lighting everywhere, and it was absolutely wicked. All the kids were playing in the park, all the adults were out having a drink and something to eat. It was just a really nice atmosphere out here. Stu wouldn't know. He wouldn't know because he was inside watching the rugby.
In the clubhouse?
Yeah. And then you went off for a movie night.
It was a movie night. It was to watch the second half of the rugby against the side of a van.
Yeah, which was
cool.
I was going to say, we're going to get one of them, one of them projectors.
Yeah, it was really, really good.
So you can either go up there and have some alfresco dining right on the point, or you can come up, which is across that bridge there. That's the restaurant, the park, the doggy area, and then look at this beautiful view. It's so hot, my eyelids are melting, I can feel it, it's making me feel sick. So the only thing for it is to go into the pub and get myself a pint. Nice?
Oh, ice cold, lovely.
Fair play. So this lot by here have got me roped into mini golf. I can't say it's a bad thing, I absolutely love it. It's got golf balls, I'm gonna go and kick their butts. They're practically running in there. To be fair, this is an awesome mini golf. They've got so many cool characteristics going on. Look at this gnome. Deck, I definitely think you won, buddy.
Good.
We've decided it's just too hot. We're going to go and check out Fontagari Bay, and we've just left everyone in the pub, so we're me and Emilia just going to head down to cool off. It's a bit too slippy on you, it's got seaweed everything. I've just broken my shoes and nearly went flying, so we're going to call it a day. But there's the view, very pretty. Emilia's tamping because I can't go down there because she's hot. So we'll have to go and shower you off, Mills, I reckon.
No.
Looks like I've just been roped into going swimming in the actual swimming pool, which is also one of my favourite things ever. But in fairness, we couldn't go down to the sea. It was just too slippy and dangerous. And I weren't risking her going down there and slipping. So unfortunately, we've had to give that a miss. So I've definitely done my good deed for the day. I've taken the kids swimming. We've just got back. Stu's chilling out watching some rugby. The kids are going to relax now before our Indian meal that we've got booked for 6 o'clock. Everyone else has gone bowling, but I'll be honest with you, I'm absolutely ruined. I haven't got an ounce of energy left. So I think I'm going to leave this video here and catch up with you again on the next one. So until then, guys, I'll see you in a bit.